Hello and welcome to another Ye Olde Battle Apps Moonstone report. Got another playtesting report for you. I'm using some Leshavult again. Using some I haven't used before, or have used before, not used for a long time. And we're pitting them against a classic goblin lineup. So I've got Gloom, the Faun wizard. I've got Chubbs, a little Faun dude. I've got Boris again because that's I wanted to bring a Fawny list. So, Boris, I got Lubard again because he didn't do much last time, and then hiding in the trees, got a Jackalope. And then on Jack's side, got Doug. Over here in a little group, it's got a Vicious Midget, Fire Spitter, Beaky, and Shabaroon. Here's our Moonstone drop. We've got one hidden here, one in the middle of the swamp.
One over here as well.
Two there. Oh, yeah, one over there, and one over by Doug over there.
They're different numbering on there. Oh,
yeah,
one back here as well.
One more back there as well.
Yeah, some of different.
So different numbering. These dice, you've seen them before actually, but the numbers on the bottom of them rather than the top. Except this one, because I got this one recently and I wanted to use it. So we've rolled off. I've got the initiative, and Jack chose where to deploy. Okay, just summarising the first part of turn one. All done now. So Chubbs moved up and gave 2 energy to Boris. Lubard then you did some things.
Shabaroon is the only one
You did go with Shabaroon? Yes, I went with 2 people, yeah. And Shabaroon moved over to that. Did Goblin Mischief, giving everyone here +1 energy. Then he walked over to that Moonstone. And then he did Transcombobulate on the Fire Spit and put him nice centrally middle place there, which is absolutely terrifying. And then I moved Lubard over here and he dug that Moonstone up too. And it's on to you. Okay, so after that, Jack moved Mrs. Midget up. And I moved Jackalope over here, and he's managed to jog Doug up and do a charge at the Jackalope, which means they're in exactly an inch away now as well. It's our first round of combat. Turn 1, it's quite... Yeah. These are my cards. Considered adding 2 more, because I've got 1 energy left on Jackalope, but I think I'm just going to play that one there. You ready, Jack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're doing the thrust? Okay.
So I'm playing 2 thrusts. So against rising attack, that's going to be 2, 4, plus 2 is 6 damage.
What type of damage?
Piercing, so you'd be -1, I think, aren't you?
1. Yeah, so 5.
5 damage against you.
Okay, so...
Against
I'm
that
not going with ankle biter.
Yep.
3.
Yep.
For ankle biter. +1 for piercing at the end, so it's 4.
Yep.
+2 for raiding party, 5, 6.
Yep.
+2 for charge, 7, 8.
Or it's no damage at all. Ninja reactions.
Oh, ninja reactions, yeah. No, I was looking at some I had, and I forgot there's another one because we haven't used it a few times, have we?
Yeah, we haven't used it for a while.
Yeah, cool.
So
right,
none.
Yeah.
Okay. So then at the end of that, Doug did a step away and had 1 energy left. I stepped in with Jackalope to stay in combat. And then Boris has turned up. He's jogged over here because he doesn't want to be too near that whole thing. And I'm going to summon a bunny. Yeah. Looking for 2s. This is what I got. And I'm going to say I've got green 2.
Yeah. You can have that.
Okay. Okay. Okay, there's one bunny summoned, and here's time for the second bunny to be summoned. Pink 2. I'm saying pink from now on, by the way, because I think it's actually supposed to be pink.
Okay.
We've been saying red, it's supposed to be pink.
Yeah.
Pink 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have that as well.
Okay, let's get another bunny out.
Yeah.
Yay, 2 murder bunnies. Doug's about to be surrounded by a load of small and / large bunnies. Jack just about managed to get a beaky all the way over here. He started next to that Moonstone. Jog and 3 steps. Got 2 energy left to cast heal on Doug. These are my cards. It's a defender. What have you got?
Blue 3.
So he'll heal 5 wounds. X plus 1.
+1, so 4.
I'm going to let you have that, because I think you might have more. Okay, so he'll only have 1 wound now, isn't he?
1 wound now.
Cool. So now I'm sending over my murder / suicide bunny over here. First round of combat. This is what I've got. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah. We better attack.
So against a thrust, it's 1 damage, which is reduced to nothing, and then +2. Because I'm also a weakling, but I get +2 for rising attack.
What type of damage is it?
Well, I'll choose slicing, because I think you don't get a bonus to that.
Piercing and impact, -1.
Yep, so I'll choose slicing.
Yep.
So I'll do 2 damage to you, and you'll deal 3 damage to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Round 2. I spent 2 to get 2 more, because those are the first 5 I got. And are you ready?
Yes.
Same again.
Same again.
So it says I'll die.
And I'll take 2 more.
And you take 2 more.
Cool.
As I said, suicide bunny. So after murdering the bunny, the fire spitters kind of move forwards. I did a few counter reaction steps with these 2 to get out of range, and Gloom's not in range. That's all good. And then a murder bunny's gone in again on Doug. Murder / suicide bunny. These are my cards again. You ready?
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay.
So I can counter then.
Yep.
Yeah, because I put 11. Yeah.
Yep.
Right, so thrust against.
Right, that will do. We'll do. Yeah, 2.
3 because of piercing.
Yeah.
Yep, just 3 damage to you.
Okay. Cool. And now it's murder bunny attack number 2. I paid 2 more to get 2 more again. You ready, Jack?
Yep. Oh.
Oh, well, I'll die.
Yeah, you suffer 3.
And you'll suffer none.
Oh, none? Oh,
no, I deal 2. Deal 2, so you'll suffer 1. Because I'm -1, yeah.
And can you choose what?
Well, it's only slicing, so. Which you don't have defense against.
Yeah, so
take 1.
1.
Yep.
Use another engine then.
That's good. Yeah, nothing could have done about that really. I did have a high guard, but cool. Summarising end of turn 1. So the murder bunny obviously got killed by Doug. He's on 2 health left, which doesn't mean he's going to have 1 energy next turn, which is good. And then I managed to just jog and a couple of shadow walks, which means he can move 2x. I put him over there, so he's out of range of the fire spitter, which is the main things. I don't want him suffering that, but he's threatening that Moonstone and that Moonstone. Here we are. Let's roll for turn 2. So I won the roll off for turn 2, and I've started. I'm a little bit about summoning a jackalope, not jackalope, summoning some murder bunnies, firing a bow, and various things. But I think I need to try and kill Doug first, if I can. He's a bit of a threat otherwise. Well, he can just be healed, and then it's a bit of a pain. I'd quite like to kill him, because that frees up this side of the board a bit more. So go on, jackalope. These are my cards. You ready?
Yeah. Oh.
So I'll do none.
Yeah.
None. And none. Okay. Okay, attack number 2. This is what I got. Yeah. The perfect defense. 2 thrusts. No. Perfect defense. What can I murder you with now? Probably this, which is a thrust, which will do 3 plus 2, so it'll do 5 damage.
Yeah, that's enough.
So that murders him. Cool. Well, I thought you might, because your reaction when you first got those cards, you got a little chuckle. I thought he hasn't got any defensive cards, so I thought I'll play defensive. Cool. So dog's dead. So I don't know what we want to do last. Midget moved round, dug up that Moonstone. Lubar decided that threw caution to the wind, dug up that Moonstone and is now jogging this way. And now it's Shabaroon. He jogged away from that Moonstone, so he left it there. And successfully did Goblin Mischief, giving these two both 1 energy back.
Only that one. He wasn't in range.
Yeah, but him. I'm putting him.
Sorry.
Yeah, these two got +1 energy, and now he's doing Transcombobulate on the Midget.
Yes.
Looking for red or blue 3.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I've got.
Red 3.
Bluff. Okay.
Not going to try again.
No, I know. Because I know what I've got.
Okay, so
that's fine.
We can move
cool.
Vicious Midget with an 8 himself now.
Yep. So Jack umdenard for a while about where to put Midget. He started by putting him over here, and then I reminded him that Gloom's got a spell that does 2x magical damage, and he could just murder him in one go. So he's then decided that Midget's going to be the one to go over and get these 2 Moonstone, or at least this Moonstone. So I'm now going with Boris. He's now hiding directly behind Lubard, not to get shot by a big fire spitter. And he's summoning a bunny. So these are my cards, and I'm going to say I've got blue 2.
Bluff.
So I can cast it again. Pink 2.
What other? Can I quickly see his card? I'll be second.
He can't cast anything else after he hasn't got the energy, so.
But he could cast this again.
No. He only could last time because Chubbs gave him 2 energy.
Right, yeah. I don't want you to have potentially 3. So I'm going to let that one through.
Okay, so I'll place my 2 murder bunnies. I've now got a nice murder bunny screen in front of these guys. Okay, so the fire spitter went next. I didn't film the arcane actions because they were just very simple. He did a blue 1 and hit that murder bunny gap there, did 2 damage, and cut it again because he had enough energy from Goblin Mischief and finished it off. But I didn't call bluff, and I don't know if Jack bluffed or not, but I don't. He killed my spitter bunny, so. So I then moved my murder bunny up. I got 1 attack on him. These are my 3. Jack showed me his hand, and he had a sweeping cut and a low guard.
Mm-hmm.
You ready? Oops, try to bend the camera there because I'm trying to pick cards up at the same time.
Yep.
So against the low guard, it'll do 1, 2, 3. -1, 2, and then you got my arm. Yeah, so 1 damage.
1 damage. Okay. Is it 2x?
Yeah, so after that, Jack elected to move Beaky back over to that Moonstone and start digging it up. Dug it up 1, and then Chubbs has moved up and is shooting at the fire spitter. Pew! Looking for a green.
Was it X plus 1?
X plus 1. Green 3.
Four damage.
Is it -1 for his armour?
Yeah, -1 because it's non-magical.
Yep, it's not magical, so 3 damage.
3 damage. Yeah. I'll let that through.
Okay, so he suffers 3 wounds. So this is the end of turn 2? Turn 2?
Yes.
Blimey. So it looks like the goblins have been pushed back into that corner a bit, which is good. Gloom finished off by picking up that Moonstone and just stepping this way a little bit. And that's what it looks like. Okay, so I won the roll-off to go first. Gloom managed to jog and step to basically be in the way of that Moonstone. And I'm going to be casting Atrophy on this guy. This is what I've got. So I'm just going to call red 1.
Can you cast it again if you've got enough energy? No, you can only cast it once.
Can you cast it once? I can only cast it again if you call this a bluff, basically.
Yeah, no, you can have that.
Okay, so 2 damage, yeah. Okay, after much umming and ahhing, Jack's decided to try and transcombobulate the fire spitter. Looking for blue or red 3. This is what I've got. What are you calling?
Blue 3.
Bluff.
Yeah.
I haven't got catastrophe, so you're okay.
Cool.
Yeah, so fails. Hey, the end of that. Chadwood ended up there. Jack's. He was a big discussion about how Jack could win the game, basically, which was essentially the midget being able to jog around. So I've gone with the rabbit. He's hitting the fire spitter. Jack's, I know it's hard to got. It's got a falling swing and a high guard. These are mine. You ready?
Yeah. Kind of have to do that, really.
And I have
got another one.
2 of them. So against the high guard, there's 2, 4, plus 2.
Yeah, you only need to do 2 damage.
You do 2, so he's dead.
Yeah, but there's more risk of taking damage from other things from falling swings. So
yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, cool. So he's dead. Just a big summary of the end of turn 3, because after the fire spitter died, it was all fairly straightforward, really. Beaky picked up that Moonstone over there. The jackalope moved through the woods to threaten over here.
Midget dug up the Moonstone.
Dug up the Moonstone, and then jogged and stepped over here. I summoned a bunny, and he's jogged over here. The other bunny's gone around there, so they're surrounding that Moonstone. Chubbs, the Lubar just moved up. Obviously, he's a bit stuck now, to be honest. Chubbs moved up and tried to fire a shot at Shabaroon and missed. And now it's a very important roll-off for this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, picking it up halfway through turn 4. I think what happened so far. So Beaky fled the jackalope over there.
Oh, no, I won the roll-off for the start of this.
You won the roll-off, yeah.
Went with Midget first. There.
Midget first, put him there. Blocking off that Moonstone. Then Beaky's gone over there. The Lubar just shuffled a little bit. Boris summoned another bunny, which is sitting there. Which is actually the 2 things I've done. None of these have activated. Neither's that bunny, neither's Chubbs, neither's the jackalope. And now Shabaroon's trying to cast Goblin Luck on Gloom, which will cause a catastrophe. I could have stepped to have the midget blocking me completely, but then he could have stepped and it would just... I decided not to, basically. He's looking for 3s.
Make 3.
That's fine.
That'd be 3 damage to you?
Yep.
Yeah, because your catastrophe.
Yep. Okay, then it was just me to go. So the jackalope's moved in. That bunny that sat there's moved all the way around. So this midget is very surrounded by some horrible bunnies. Chubbs took a shot at Beaky. Got a green 1, so he suffered 2 wounds. And now I'm trying to see if I can get lucky and finish off this midget, or just kill this midget with atrophy. So I'm looking for pinks. It'll be 2 magical damage. This is what I've got. I'm going to say I've got pink 3.
Okay. Oh, I better call a bluff because that'll kill me.
It will kill you.
And it will kill me.
It will kill you.
So he will die, drop both Moonstones.
And I'll win the game.
And I can't pick them up. And you don't even have to pick them up.
Nope.
So that's it. Oh, no.
I mean, just for the sake of it, my bunnies will pick them all up. Yeah. Yep. Cool. I'm going to stop this one.
Away to my basket there.
Yep. Cool. So that's a victory for Leshavult. We'll come back in a second to discuss. Okay, just an end of game summary chat. I enjoyed that game a lot.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I thought that these guys did really well. I think they worked well together. I mean, Gloom got a bit stuck over here by himself, but actually he doesn't mind that too much.
He was a big worry over there because of his atrophy.
Yeah.
And because I always knew that, well, you've got the Shadow Walk and you can come and get this Moonstone.
Yeah.
And only had like Shabaroon there.
Yeah, well, basically my intent was to kind of... Because also then he's then also threatened by the fire spitter. So I think if I brought people in both sides to kind of pincer the fire spitter to basically give you 2 main targets.
Yeah.
Which is even easier when you got Boris, because I just summoned bunnies that also got in the way.
So the bunnies stopped him twice, I think, because one time they formed a screen, so I couldn't really shoot at anyone. They formed a screen in front of...
You were only able to shoot that bunny. Every other time I was just moved far enough away.
Yeah. So they stopped me from shooting, and then the next turn they got in combat with him. So
and actually the previous turn I summoned bunnies and activated them. So as you said a moment ago before we started filming this last bit, one of the best things about the bunnies is they take up activations.
So I was basically in the first turn I think it was, because I moved the fire spitter up to like here.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, you're not going to leave gloom back there. Someone's going to come forward and you're going to have to risk to get in range. Oh, unless you can just activate bunnies first.
Yeah, which I did, and they went and attacked Doug basically. So then I was out of range of the fire spitter, and I could then afford to move other people up and do other things. So, Jackalope was fun. I mean, he got all the way over there, basically helped kill Doug pretty much by himself. The bunnies did a little bit, but basically did it. And actually, the hop is really good. That extra 4 inches gives him that extra manoeuvrability after he's got a Moonstone. He's quite a good Moonstone carrier actually, because I could have run him away, but I knew that by that point I could just run him in because he wasn't really threatened by anyone because he's got 10 health. So he's pretty good. Chubbs I like Chubbs a lot. I'd use him again, especially with Fawns. So he can give energy to Boris, which is always good. That long range firepower is good.
You won't go back obviously, but I just remembered that.
Oh, hesitation.
But I think you were that pretty much. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Because basically he would have gone to next turn if you hadn't killed him. And it's when you could kill him next turn, but I wouldn't have had that. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Okay.
Oh well, it's a
thing. Jack for hesitation. Yeah. Lubar didn't do a lot again. he just took a Moonstone and then kind of sat there with it. It was stupid. I should have dug it up with Boris because he never really needs to move that far.
Yeah.
And then Lubar could have been moving much further. But he only got to summon a couple of bunnies every turn. But yeah, and I should have left it and then done it the second turn, picked up with him, then summoned a bunny because I knew I wasn't going to give him energy because I wanted to fire my bow. Because then Lubar got a bit stuck, which is a bit of a shame. Whereas he never really used that one extra energy. He often had one energy left. But hey ho, that's my only mistake. I'm not too worried. I mean, look at this at the end again. 3 bunnies. Those 2 mutants are the ones that immediate dropped, and I wanted to put them there. So yeah, definitely a deciding factor. We'll call it there because otherwise this video is going to be astonishingly long, and I won't be able to upload it. But
I like the Goblins again. I've used them a couple of times before.
Yeah, it was fun to see them out again with Shabaroon and things doing his shenanigans and the fire spitter out. Yeah. The fire spitter is terrifying, even though he didn't manage to do much.
You just did really well at stopping the fire spitter.
Yeah,
really well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, cool. Check out the Facebook page for more Moonstone related content, and if you like the channel, please like and subscribe, and check out our Patreon page. And thanks to our current patrons. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.